Mom's voice still echoes in that dining room. Her fork clinked against the glass plate as she said it, like it was the most natural thing in the world. Your sister deserves it. Deserves it. The house, the money, the future. They said it like I was the stranger in my own bloodline. I remember the way my father didn't even look at me, just nodded, chewing like justice had been served with the steak. They didn't see my hands under the table, the way they curled into a quiet fist. That was the night I stopped being their son and became something else. It hadn't always been like this. We were the perfect family once, or maybe I just wanted to believe that. Dad would take us fishing on Sundays. Mom would pack sandwiches. My sister, Lena, was the golden one even back then, but I didn't mind. She was soft-spoken, graceful. Everyone adored her. I used to protect her, take her side in every fight. But things changed when the will was written. That's when the cracks began to show. I found out about it accidentally. Dad had left a file open on his laptop, estate planning. I shouldn't have looked, but curiosity is a dangerous friend. Every asset, every acre, every account was in Lena's name. My name wasn't even footnoted. At first I thought it was a mistake. Then I saw Mom's message on his phone. He'll understand. He's not like her. He doesn't need it. That night, I realized something ugly. It wasn't just about money. It was about worth. They thought I'd argue. They thought I'd beg. I didn't. I smiled through dinners, played the role of the dutiful son. Let Lena brag about renovations to her house. Let Mom slip when she called it the family home. I watched, listened, learned. I noticed the cracks they didn't. Dad's new consultant who visited twice a week. Mom's credit cards maxed out. Lena's impulsive shopping sprees. They were sitting on a fortune, but it was rotting from the inside. All I had to do was give it a little push. The plan wasn't born overnight. It started with small, invisible acts. I helped Lena with her investment accounts, pretending to be the caring brother. She gave me access to her financial software so I could review it for her. I didn't steal. I redirected, quietly, legally. Every month a few thousand shifted. Investment losses here, clerical errors there. All traceable, all justified. She didn't even notice. Then I started with Dad's consultant, a man who loved shortcuts. A few friendly drinks, a few casual mentions about regulatory attention. It didn't take long before Dad's side business went under investigation. I didn't expose them. I just made sure truth found its way out. A month later, Dad's accounts were frozen. Mom sold her jewelry to cover legal fees. Lena tried to sell the house, the same one they said she deserved. But the mortgage was under review too. Turns out the loan she refinanced had an error in the beneficiary records, an error I corrected 6 months earlier. That's when Mom texted me. The house payment is due. Can you help? Just this once. I looked at that message for a long time. The same fingers that once clenched under their dinner table now felt light. I could almost hear her voice again. Your sister deserves it. I replied with one word, no. And for the first time, I felt peace. Weeks passed. The silence was loud. Dad's business collapsed under investigation. Lena moved into a rented flat. Mom tried to sell the furniture. No one bought it. Then came the inevitable dinner invitation, a reunion of sorts. Let's talk like a family, she'd said. So I went. The house looked smaller than I remembered. Empty rooms, dusty shelves, and echoes of old laughter. They sat at the same table, Dad, Mom, and Lena, just like that night. Except this time, their plates were empty. Mom spoke first. You did this, didn't you? Her voice trembled, but not from anger, from recognition. Dad didn't say a word. He didn't need to. He knew. I leaned back in my chair, calm. I didn't do anything you didn't start, I said. You gave her everything. I just watched it fall apart. Lena started crying. She looked at me like I was the villain. Maybe I was, but villains are just heroes who got tired of being quiet. When I left that night, I didn't look back. The house lights flickered behind me, like a dying heartbeat. They built their legacy on favoritism, and I let it consume itself. In the end, I didn't need their money. I had something better: control. Mom's last message still sits unread on my phone. We lost the house. I never replied. Some messages are better left unanswered.